Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Today I don't know what to yap about. We got a couple letters and one of these one that we're gonna be keeping for sure. So it'll be that one from Vic. So a letter from Barbara. Alright. My throat has been like super tickly for a bit now, so I apologize if I cough. My amigo Steven, man, can't stay in one place. He has to get out there and man can't stay in one place. He has to get out there and see the world. Hope you take care of yourself till we meet again. Accept this pic of me in the meantime from Vic. What? I meant to hit present. Present. Vic's pic. Bam. And from Barbara. My dear Steven, found something that will change your life. This is an item with the power to make you fabulous. But I can hear you asking how I know. Let's call it a woman's intuition. Just try it. From Barbara. Alright. A DJ cap. I don't really like hats, but sure. I really don't like ball caps. But sure, I'll wear it. I mean, to be fair, the wig was also kind of dumb looking, so it's fine. Okay. Do we need to check turnip prices? I mean, I might sell on a Tuesday. I probably won't. Yawning. I am kind of tired. Turnip price. 112. Okay. Ever feel overwhelmed by a selection like this? Me either. Bring on the bargains. It's very fair. Yeah, I again didn't really do anything today. So, yeah. I ended up taking an accidental nap, but that doesn't really count. So Muffin, how are you today, Wawa? No, it's a Wawa again. Somebody just get shake. Not at all. Doesn't make you seem all up. Like you don't seem boring. I know she's really fishing for me to be like, yeah, let's change your catchphrase, but the way she's asking, it's like, nah. Margie! Good morning. What can I do for you? Let's talk. So hungry right now. Can we go for a nice juicy peach? Yeah, I think there's one still on the ground, so that works out. Good old hair. Spicy greeting in the morning walks? Yeah, me too. Something up, amigo? Let's talk. If I could recommend an item that you should have made, I'd definitely say a music box. A giant clamshell on your favorite album, take them to Cyrus, resale shop. Make a wonderful music box for you. Well, that was probably a bit of a jump cut. How uses it to you, but how about giving it to a special friend as a birthday present? My friggin' throat's still... Scratchy. If my throat could stop being scratchy, that would be really cool. Silly me, unless you want to, that is. I get the feeling today is going to be the day of many jump cuts, if my throat keeps this crap up. I don't even know why it's decided to be all scratchy. It just has. Which is really, really annoying. Okay, we got a peach right here. Got a Sahara just off to the right. So after I give Margie this peach, we'll get Sahara to make over our house. Looking forward to this. Yummy, that really hit the spot. Oh, and retain the favor. Think about my effects rack. Hope you like it. I mean, I'll just sell it, but it's fine. Alright. It is a deal for 3,000 bells. I see a thing to dig up. Got a fossil. Okay. Man, I really wish I had something to like yap about today. I cannot think of anything. I suppose something I can kind of yap about. It's like, as much as I was like super excited initially for like Pokemon Champions, I feel the lack of a 6v6 singles has kind of killed my excitement for Champions. Because I can't help but build teams with 6v6 in mind. It's what I played for years. You know? Like... And it's been so annoying. Because, like... There's been so many instances where I honestly feel if it was a 6v6, I probably would have won easily. But because my opponent had like one Pokemon that I really just didn't want to see, or that I would need, you know, it's a case of like, well, I would need this exact one Pokemon specifically to handle that one Pokemon. But because it handles it so well, I'll just not, you know, they surely won't bring it. And then they do. It's like, well, I'm okay. Sucks to be me, I guess. If interested in one of my screaming deals on the electric guitar, it's just for the low price of only $34.20. Sure, I'll buy it. Hey, I knew you'd want it. Here you go. Thank you. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Okay, now I need to find Paula. So I saw her over here. And we haven't talked with her yet. I know we haven't, because I haven't done any voices yet. Hey, made myself get up early so you wouldn't outshine me. Yawn, I'm so sleepy. So what's up? We'll chat. The other day, Barbara came to my house and was like, "Your place is so empty and uncool." Can you believe it? I mean, I'm pretty cool. I'm just not rich. But why is some... Because she probably didn't say that. Okay, cool. But, you got anything cool I can put in my place? Bring it to me, okay? Yeah, furniture will do, sister. I refuse to believe Barbara was like, hey, your house is empty and uncool. That doesn't even remotely sound like stuff Barbara would say. I think you're just trying to throw Barbara under the bus. We have one more fossil to find. It is nice to see people, like, really enjoying Champions. And I love how it's basically made competitive more accessible. But, man, is it just kind of annoying as someone who really likes 6v6 singles to play it. Because it's just like the one game mode I spent years getting good at. It doesn't matter because it just doesn't exist in Champions, and it'll probably exist eventually, but I doubt it'll ever be the ranked format. And like, I say that just purely on account of they undoubtedly are going to want games to be fast, and, well, 6v6 singles is not fast. Let's see who's camping here today. Baby. Puck. You're camping in town, so you see me around a bit. Fruit, fish, shellfish. It's the best thing to eat here. Okay, eat the local food in your travel. Apples. We got apples. Yeah, I suppose I can yap a little bit about my unintentional nap. So, my ear more or less wasn't bothering me today until I exercised. And then it started really bothering me. Like, after I was done working out. So, I basically was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, like, lay down. Because laying down tends to make it better. Like, not like better, but like it kind of stops the weird, like, tingly feeling, and the noise goes away, and, you know, it's the moment I, like, get up or shift or do much of anything other than lay specifically on my left side, it tends to come back. But, you know, that's just in the experimenting I've done within one day. I've also noticed just sitting in front of my fan makes it kind of go away. What rock have I... Oh, I know what rock it is. Oh. It's probably this one, even though my inventory is way too full for the money rock, or not. Okay, what rock is it? When haven't I checked? I don't know. But yeah, so like, I ended up like just laying down in bed like around 9:30-ish and watched through like a 40-ish minute long video, put on another one immediately after it was done, and then it was 11. So it's like, I will sleep for a little bit. So I had like a really short nap. I mean, it's evident okay, I know I've already checked this one. It's evident I needed it. I'm positive I already checked this rock, but I'll check it again. Yeah. And I'm positive I checked this one, but I'll check it again anyway. Also, was I all the way down? Yeah, I was. Did I check this rock? Yes. Oh, God. This is the one I was positive it was, that it wasn't. What rock haven't I checked? I'm so confused. Because I know I checked that one. What rock is left? None of them are the right rock. Because, again, I know I checked this one. Because I checked this one when I was... when I saw the tent. I'm so bamboozled. Because I'm positive I haven't gotten it yet today. And I found the gem rock, though. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I haven't found the gem rock, but... oh. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I need the bells, so it's fine. Man, I'm very much kind of out of things to yap about. Like, I do want to also say, it's not that I don't like Pokemon Champions, it's just a lot of my excitement for it kind of went away. And Doubles is kind of to blame. Hey Steven, how goes it? Hang out north with the Mian. Because I do not like double battles. And like, pushing far enough through the ladder of doubles to like, see that progressing through it isn't going to get me any more box spaces. Not that I need them. I have the premium. Like, I don't need more space. I have over 1,000 box spaces at the moment. Like, I'm good. It's fine. But, you know, seeing that basically made me go, right, it only matters to play through one of the ladders. Use sewing machines? Let me know. I'd like to use it. Nope. Hold on. Change my mind. I'm autopiloting. That's my chat. What might you be shopping for today? There's some new clothes? Just let me know. I know I need to buy more from them. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the condition I'm missing for getting someone, a special villager, to show up. Oh, what a surprise. Nice to see you again. Get some of store here in Oracles, so I'm in town. But there's like never anything I actually want in the shop. Clothes in this game just don't look great. I'm too spoiled, I know. Now, what rock haven't I bonked? This one? It almost have to be this one. I'll check it after I sell things, because I'm right here anyway. You know, Costow, I could very well see you with that. Assuming you still want it by the time I'm done selling things. I don't think I can resist that round mini cactus. So tempting. Should I do? Go for it. Yep. All about having that momentum to make decisions. Excuse me, I would like to buy this item, maybe. Not a bad deal. But yeah, like, I will say, part of it as well is just some of the Pokemon choices really just are so much better than the others. Muffins, replacing you in the mobile. I didn't, but I don't want to disappoint you. Can pass up the opportunity. Like, Basket Legion with Last Respects is just... It's that move in of itself is just too freaking good. Like, Last Respects could be on freaking Shuckle, and it would probably still be just too good. Like, at least with how it works. They could have reworked it and made it better, you know, less completely bullcrap. But for those who do not know, Last Respects is a base 50 power ghost attack that gains 50 more base power for every fainted friendly Pokemon. So, I don't know if it has to be fainted friendly before you come in, or if it's just fainted friendly in general. But either way, safe bet to assume that this is going to be at least a 150 power attack. Like, that is ridiculous. 150 to 200 power. And if there was 6v6, it would have the capability of gaining 250 more power, so it would be a 300 power move. If they were to remove the gains 50 power for each and just make it be gains 50 power if there is, then it would be fine. It would still be a go-to move for Basket Legion. You would still take it, but it would be fine. It wouldn't be absolutely bustedly strong. It would just be the move you always pick. Which you could argue is still overwhelmingly bustedly strong, but there is a bit of a difference there in that, like, being the best possible move and being completely overpowered are two different things. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like Earthquake. Earthquake's a pretty good example, actually. Because for a lot of physical ground types, Earthquake is their best attack. So you're always going to take Earthquake. It is the most damage. You're probably not going to even consider something like Dig. Because Dig, well, for one, it's single target, or Earthquake is all targets, but Dig is also 80 power over 2 turns, so you can more or less think of it as 40 power over 2 turns. You know, 40 power per turn, effectively. And your opponent has a chance to see it come, well, can see it coming, and just move out of the way, basically, and, you know, swap in their flying type to that zone, and, you know, there's a lot that they can do to mitigate your Dig. Earthquake, on the other hand, just hits everything, and hits it hard. Like, you're going to take Earthquake because it's better. By that same token, though, there are instances where you may take, say, Stomping Tantrum over Earthquake. So maybe not Stomping Tantrum, but, you know, there are some, like, 90 power attacks that you might consider over Earthquake because they're single target. Which basically means in a double battle, they're not hitting your own side, for one, and two, they'll deal more individual damage, but less overall. Because in a double battle, damage from a move is lowered based on the number of targets it's hitting. So at hitting both of the opponents, it's basically dealing reduced damage to both of them. Hitting both and your ally, it's dealing reduced damage again. So that is something to consider when picking a move. So like, Last Respects would still be the move you pick because there isn't a stronger ghost type attack, and it would still have the downside of if you need your ghost coverage right away, well, it's only a 50 power attack that only gets up to 100 base power, and that's fine. But at like 150 to 200 base power, it stops mattering what your opponent is. You're clicking Last Respects, because it's simply your hardest hitting option, even if they resist the attack. Like, if they resist your attack, like that other attack is like 80 or 90 power, well, if you're up to 200 base power, that resisted Last Respects is going to hit harder than the non-resisted attack. That's one of the main benefits to having, like, you know, say on your Sylveon, Hyper Beam. Like, it becomes Fairy type, which is nice, and while it may prevent you from doing anything on the next turn, if you just need that thing gone right now, you can just click the Hyper Beam, and it being so much damage, it's probably going to just erase whatever you've pointed it at from the battlefield. It's also why a lot of moves that have, you know, 120 plus base power tend to have downsides to some degree. It's just sometimes those downsides are upsides in disguise. You know, like, I think it's Crab Hammer lowers your speed, but is only learnt by slow crabs, well, basically slow Pokemon in general, that want to be on a Trick Room team, thus lowering their speed is actually a speed increase. Stuff like that. Blah. I will say, I feel like I have been RNG'd out of wins a lot more than I probably should be with champions. Like, an example as to how my luck has been, even though I won this match. So, I was playing a match earlier where I fired off my Superior's Leaf Storm, which is only 90 accuracy, and I missed. Alright, that's fine. Opponent switches. I used again, I hit. Great. They use Ice Beam. My Superior gets frozen on a 10% freeze chance. Alright, that's fine. Freeze has been increased. You're pretty much guaranteed to unthaw by turn 3. You have a really high chance of thawing turn 2. You know, turn 1, I should even say. Like, you have pretty high odds of thawing out the very first, you know, without freeze actually doing anything. Yeah, no, I stayed frozen. I don't know if I would have thawed out on turn 2, because I just died to the Ice Beam. Like, there was no point switching. That Superior was frozen. It's going to die before it can do anything else. But on top of that as well, my opponent had brought in a Dragonite. That's what was using the Ice Beam. And I'd basically broken the Marvel scale on this Dragonite. Okay, I probably won't jump cut that one because that was just a quick little thing. Yeah, I'll release the Long Locust. Like, I had broken the Marvel scale, and this wasn't Mega Dragonite. And I'm pretty confident with the build I had, and +2 special attack that a Dragon Pulse from my superior KOs. Because my superior isn't actually Scarf. It's using the grass boosting item. Because my Scarf is on my Basca Legion, where it belongs. I have the superior as a bit of mind games, because superior is pretty fast, and people will generally assume that you're going to be choice Scarf just to guarantee you go first. But I'm pretty confident at that +2, I KO that Dragonite. I actually want to see what my odds of KOing it was. Pokemon Showdown, damage calculator. Oh, they actually have a thing for champions. Alright, that's pretty cool. Superior hasn't seen use since 2019 apparently. Wait, no, I don't want. Just give me a blank Dragonite. So Dragon Pulse. +2 special attack. What nature is this? Timid. Okay, that's the one I would go for. Oh, they've changed things around. Okay, I just can't custom set levels. Okay. Because it was at, when its turn started, it was, I think, 92%. Okay, so I had a 31.3% chance to one-hit KO with my Dragon Pulse. So I had about a 1 in 3 chance to one-hit KO the thing. I left it on 1%. I actually thought I'd deal more damage than I did, but guess not. Assuming the calculator was actually calcing level 50 v level 50, I can't tell. Pokemon Showdown's changed their damage calculator around. I don't seem to have the ability to manually set levels anymore. But yeah, like that entire battle just felt like RNG telling me no the entire time, and it was frustrating. I at least won the battle just before that. RNG also was telling me no, and I just lost. So, you know, I'll take RNG telling me no, but still letting me win. I am still very much in the tinfoil hat camp of it does feel like the game tries to match teams in ways that is beneficial to one of the players. And I say this because now that I've swapped to having basically a core that is just the meta core, at least just on the team, I have 2 of the 3 most common meta Pokemon. I have the Basca Legion, and I have an Incineroar. I don't have the Sneasler because I don't have room for it. 6 Pokemon Syndrome. Like, I could probably cut some, but I don't want to. Like, the only one that's really in any position to be cut is Goodra, and I just don't want to cut my Goodra. It's my Goodra. I love Goodra. I go back and forth on whether I use Hisuian Goodra or regular Goodra, because I love both of them. it is like my favorite Pokemon. It's definitely my favorite dragon. But, like, even then, like, they do completely different jobs. I don't need a sweeper. I need the bulky wall more. But like, I have seen so many times where, at least before I swapped, and my team had a pretty big weakness to specifically a ghost steel type, I would get paired against Aegislash so often. But the moment I got rid of that weakness of my team, by basically swapping in Incineroar and swapping out Infernape, which really doesn't do well. You would think Infernape would do well against Aegislash, but it doesn't. It doesn't deal enough damage. Hey, O'Hare. Yeah, so what kind of flowers like the most? Red, yellow, maybe somewhere in between. Directly in the middle. Orange. That's interesting. There are different kinds of orange, you know. Tangerine, for instance. Yeah, zesty sort of orange. Yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, don't you have orange for, like, your ears? No, it's blue, isn't it? I can't tell. Get out from behind. Thank you. Okay, it's kind of like a tealy color. But he does have orange hair. So. It's so close to noon. That's honestly what I'm just kind of killing time for, is it's so close to noon. I want to check the afternoon turn-ups, but it just makes the most sense to just keep yapping until then. But yeah, like, since getting rid of that weakness on my team, I've not seen a single Aegislash. Like, honestly, my team at the moment doesn't have a major glaring weakness. So, you know, it's really not had that many ways to pit me up against something I can't really win against. And because of that, I feel like my queue times are longer. Like, I'm waiting longer to get into matches. I've also definitely noticed, and I don't know if any of you guys play Champions, but I've noticed some players taking well over the initial starting time to select their Pokemon, and nothing happening with that. Like, they'll take, like, an extra 10-15 seconds, and then you enter the battle finally, and it's like you've been on standby for a while now. So it's probably not you. I can't guaranteed say it's not just the game derping out and me lagging somehow. I am playing the game through Wi-Fi, but we do have, it's like 1/4 gigabit, but we do have fiber, which is something. Alright, let's see. What is turnip price? And like, I have played on Ethernet too, and I've even encountered it on Ethernet as well, so. And again, we have pretty good internet speeds. 150. Ooh. I'm gonna wait for tomorrow morning. If it's better than 150 tomorrow morning, I'm gonna sell tomorrow. If it's worse than 150 tomorrow morning, I'm gonna sell tomorrow. Basically, either way, I'm probably selling tomorrow. Let's see, is Poppy awake? Okay, she, no, that's Paula's house. Okay, she's probably out and about somewhere. She's probably, like, in the museum, then. Yeah, she's not at home. Well, we'll have to see her some other time, then. Let's pop on up here to the beach. And that's gonna be it for today. Because the beach, the bench. Very similar words, brain. But very different. But yeah. That's gonna be it for today. I thank you all very much for watching and listening to me yamble. Yap, ramble, yamble. I don't even... Thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.